mists.
Neckers. Might have expected as much. They've left like this.
It's fucking dark here.
Damn, inactive. Maybe I can start it up. Should work now. Did it. Activated the portal.
Stay back. Not one step closer.
Sheathe that before you hurt yourself.
Wait. You
We
were
said this yesterday because it's
Guess
week
not
7.
a-
I'm gonna
Beside,
speed it up.
can't rally.
What's the... All right.
Told you already. The teleport.
No, but
But the monster.
I'll
What if
be a good little hunter.
I am?
Right. Now to activate it. Must have been a laboratory.
You know it says to go over here, but there is something down. I could check down also.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy. A tunnel. Wonder where it leads. Power cell. Got it.
Keeps freezing here. I don't know why it's freezing.
The
here.
curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy. A tunnel. Wonder where it leads. Power cell.
What is a power cell? Ifrit. See if I can pull him off. Nice. Sense something there on the right. Some door. I want to check it out. Okay, I'll see what this.
Bed, table, a few chairs. Modest, but a home nonetheless. Agates. Kind Philip always wore around her neck. Except, why are these covered in blood? She either fought someone, or used them in her experiments. Blood-stained surgical instruments. Philippa operated on someone here. Notes. Charred, almost completely. Can't read a thing. What's this? Aniseed and birch bark. Powerful disinfectant.
Should be list.
A megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived. Crystal from a megascope. Heavily chipped. Triss will know what to do with this.
Talk to Triss, talk to Yennefer. To Triss or Yennefer? There is an option to talk with Yennefer now. That's weird.
straight into some monster's jaws? Prefer to come up, inform you. Besides, he'll come back this way. He's got to. Ah.
You're alive. Find anything?
Not your concern.
Wrong there, friend. I serve the king. Everything that concerns him's my concern as well. Hand it over, whatever you found. We'll see the king gets it.
Forgetting yourself. Save your orders for your men.
As you wish. Grab him!
Don't let him drive you back!
Talk with Triss.
Thanks for your help, girl.
Because that's how it's supposed to be. You should not talk with Yennefer about Radovid. I mean about Philippa's crystal. Radovid's quest. Because Yen is not available, man. This is all upside down. But I'm glad there is an option. That's very cool.
The grey one again.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day. Yes, Geralt?
Spoke with Radovid. Offered me a contract to find Philippa.
The bastard. Wasn't enough that he poked her eyes out? Probably wants to torture her some more. You turned him down, of course.
No.
Geralt, you know what he did to her.
Relax. See, I figured if I agreed, I could look for her without his men getting in my way. Fact is, I'm curious to know what happened to her.
So? Learn anything?
Even better. Found this.
A megascope crystal. It's damaged, but it could still work.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss? Well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Valista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue on precious stones.
It's madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
That's it. That's all I could recover.
I get that right? Philippa says she wants to restore her vision?
Seems she was planning to grow tissue on precious stones.
Makes sense. Found agates covered in blood in her hideout.
If she pulled it off, she'd only be the second person in the world to do so. But the bit about the Lodge, that's what I found interesting.
Meaning what exactly?
The names they mentioned. All the most powerful sorceresses. Former members of the Lodge. They clearly mean to revive it.
That good or bad?
Depends for who. Philip has always said that if magic perishes, so shall this world. And the Lodge was to protect the mages and their interests. Radovid and the Emperor, on the other hand, would not be pleased. Both would have to respect our opinions, and neither likes to share power.
Our opinions? You join them? Really?
No, I've got other plans. So, what will you do with the crystal?
Haven't decided. Bet Radovid would be very interested in it.
You're not gonna give it to him, are you?
Probably better if you keep it.
Much better. It'll be safe with me. I'll try to cast a diagnostic spell. Maybe learn something more.
Good luck.
Tell Radovid what you learned about Philip.
Choked to death on 3 pounds.
This is the ship of His Majesty.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
She definitely hid where your men said, but I arrived too late. Fortunately or not, can't really say. There'd been a fire in the hideout. Philip had died in the flames, most likely.
A fitting end for a witch. So, have you any proof?
No, but you have my word.
Your word? You give me your word? Sorry, but Eilhart herself taught me to doubt everyone, especially their word. So we've naught to talk about. Farewell.
Pardon me. Witcher Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah, what do you want?
I have a message for you.
Hang on. Who from?
Read it. You'll know.
Sent by Triss. Must have been. I should find her.
Never.
Fuck.
Honor of the fatherland.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
Maybe he lied. He lied when I cut off his first finger. We all got very mixed up.
But I paid in advance, the entire month.
You did, but you paid the old price.
I'm out of coin.
But you've got something else, dear.
Give us the necklace and get out of here.
Hands off or I'll cut him off.
Hands off or I'll cut him off.
Geralt, you don't need to.
I wanna. Grab your things and let's go.
Get out! Now!
When I need your help, I'll ask for it.
What? Are you angry?
Angry? No. But they deserved the necklace. They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
They took a risk, sure, for a hefty fee.
Yes. The thing is, they could have taken the coin and turned me over to the hunters, but they didn't, which was extremely honorable by Novigrad standards.
Please don't make excuses for them.
Geralt, we could debate morals or any number of other topics, but I don't have time for that now. You saw what's happening in the city.
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible. Get them on board this ship. But Bertold and Anise have yet to show up at the meeting point.
Bertold and Denise. Who are they?
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practice in Gildorf. She studied at Aretuza. I'm worried the people who hit them might have turned them in. See? My hosts weren't all bad.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble, we were all to meet at the Kingfisher. There's a passage into the sewers from the cellar, and apparently those can get you all the way to the docks.
I know the Novigrad sewers. Won't run into any hunters there, but that doesn't mean it'll be safe.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly. The hunters could figure out our plan any minute. Now you understand my predicament?
Mm-hmm. Help two and put all the others at risk. Or go straight to the Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
We should help Anise and Bertold. To write them off like that, it'd be cruel.
Fine. But then we need to go now. Clock's ticking.
Lead the way.
Sounds mad now.
Where's this hideout?
Not far. In the bits. Oh, quiet, Geralt. I'd rather not draw any attention to themselves.
Why did you bug out that much? Oh shit. Man, this is awkward. I can't hit them. I hope she can kill him though. Unreal. How many bugs I'll see.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Just without Corsons, man.
Save the whore! Alive!
Not far. In the bits. Now, quiet, Geralt. We'd rather not draw any attention to ourselves. A patrol. We can't let them see us.
Just as I said.
Damn
Baron
it.
Sorcerer
Hear
and his
that?
whore. She's into the witchcraft too.
Good work. Take him.
No, I beg you. We've done nothing wrong.
Right. Hear that several times a day.
What about my reward?
Miracle. And a witcher.
Land on 2 pyres. Now we'll have 4.
Kill anyone.
You all right? Can you walk?
Yes.
I'll not leave here. I'm no fool.
Bertold.
Have you seen what's happening out there? They'll catch us before we can reach the port. Catch us and kill us.
We're going. Now.
Going?
Thanks. We need to join the others, soon as possible. Stop. Hear it?
There, 2 more. Grab her.
Have you checked the sewers beneath the Kingfisher?
No. Didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without me.
No guardsmen or hunters in sight. Everything seems in order.
Or panicked. They're here already.
Spread out.
Yeah, really becoming tanky on this level. Extremely tanky.
Damn it. We took too long.
Too long? We set out to rescue 2 people.
Yes. And lost one.
Good thing we got here before they found the hatch, grabbed the others.
This is not about numbers, Geralt. This is no time to mourn. Come with me.
Ooh.
This way, Geralt.
Triss? What happened upstairs? Is everything all right?
No. Everything's not all right. Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see who made it.
Why the tears, my dear lady? You shouldn't worry yourself. It tarnishes your beauty.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No, I was born only.
You fleeing to Kavir too?
No, but I am helping the others set off. You know me. Bleeding heart and all.
It only start bleeding now? They've been burning mages for months around here.
But only since recently on this scale. Besides, I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially among King Tancred's entourage.
Triss is about to speak.
We'll talk later.
We've waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir will take us. Till we could acquire enough coin to hire a ship. Till we could find a captain we could trust. We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave Novigrad today.
This is madness. Hunters stand on every corner.
So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps. In which case we'll die with dignity. Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
If the need arises, I'll defend you.
You can also count on my help.
Yes. The help of a Redanian spy, Radovid's right-hand man.
That was long ago, sir.
You raised that madman. You taught him to kill. You...
This is no time to settle past scores. End of discussion.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail, and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I will go with Geralt. You, Dijkstra, go to the port and see that everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
Triss, really want to go with me? No offense, but...
Offense taken. Stop talking and lead the way.
I swear, I'll drop magic for good. If I can only bloody get out alive.
You can't, you won't. You've got Radovid and the church against you. They want magic to vanish. Us along.
Perhaps if we turned ourselves in, the hunters would
go.
A bit less talk.
Thanks for helping.
No need to thank me, really.
No, there is. You don't know how much it means. To have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
You got stuff.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Soon.
I hope he didn't get stuck. It looks like she did get stuck. What on earth, Triss? Why you got stuck? Come on. Going over there. What's over here then?
A library?
Jacob of Varaz's Chronicles. It's incredible. Rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't. I leave Novigrad today, remember?
I remember. Just just having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry.
Seems to be something here that I don't kill already. I got him.
Triss, found an exit.
What's wrong with you? Come on.
Stop. What is it?
Rats.
Oh, my speciality, remember? You've got nothing to fear.
Depends how many there are. Lovely. No wonder there were so many rats.
Dear God, man.
We're right under the main square, next to Carlo the Cleaver Vares's.
Dear God.
A coincidence.
His debtors could disappear without a trace.
This is unreal. I'm gonna die from rats. What on earth? I'm gonna die from rats. Toughest enemy in the game. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I got it.
That stench. Everything all right?
A few bites on my feet and calves. Nothing really.
Need to clean your wounds. Infection will set in otherwise.
Later, Geralt. Let's find a way to the port first.
Unreal.
Body's pale. Dried out.
So vampire here. On what side should I go?
Wounds around the neck and shoulders.
What's on the other side then? came from there.
Lantern's still lit. Died recently, from bites to the neck.
Luckily.
Steady source of income. Come on, let's go.
Seagulls! Hear them? We made it! Come on. We need to ready the ship before the hunters learn what's happening.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
Creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting. Sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers. And the...
Will we make it to Kavir?
Provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
Any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
What the hell's that mean?
What? Don't tell me you don't plan to beg her to stay.
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily ever after.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Board the ship! We want them alive!
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
I'll remember you too. Always with a smile.
Miss Marigold!
Coming! Take care, and give Ciri a kiss from me once you find her.
And what if I said stay? I mean, I can always reload. It's not a big deal. I don't know if she appears and care more than now.
You're an ass.
What?
An ass. An oaf. A twit. Didn't even try to stop her.
I had my reasons.
Course you did. You're an ass, an oaf, a twit. But even an ass can do the world a favor if one more enlightened tells him how.
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save, altogether?
Dunno. Didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us. We were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
You that concerned about the mages of the world? Expect me to believe that?
Actually, yes. But not because I'm sensitive or it gives me a heartache, true. To my mind, this systemic persecution is foremost a symptom of a far more serious problem. A madman rules Redania. I served Vizimir, Radovid's father, was his head of intelligence for more than 2 decades. Together, we transformed Redania, made it the North's most powerful realm. Any idea what made it strong?
Its armies, I'd wager.
And you'd bloody lose, you idiot. Mass mobilization, inciting peasants to take up their scythes, straighten them. Where's the art in that? Much harder to build a strong state with healthy commerce, manufacturing, solid alliances, progressive science, and fair, independent courts that hand down just judgments. Vizimir and I managed to do just that, through years of fucking hard work. I will not sit on my hands as that little shit squanders that. Radovid the stern, my ass. Radovid the witless, I'd say. Will you help me, Geralt?
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For mages great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the Garrett. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
Kill Red with quest tokens. But I can't recruit Triss. He just disappeared. Yeah, he just disappeared. I need to make a stay.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name. was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Dijkstra, I don't know.
No.
One thing.
Stay with me.
Carol, not this again. Especially not here. Not now.
Miss Marigold, we got a sail.
Please.
We had our chance. But let it go.
I love you.
Miss Marigold.
Well, mate, at least you tried. A sorceress turned me down once. Want to hear the story?
Go for it. What's the harm?
As you know, my heart fluttered for Philippa Eilhart back when we both served Redania. One day, I doused myself in fragrances like a whore in a heat wave. Put on a pinstripe doublet. They make you look slimmer, you know. And I went to her, told her, Philippa, we've so much in common, and so on. Know what she said?
Pinstripes hadn't slimmed you down enough?
No. She said she preferred women. So I drank myself stupid and went out whoring.
There a moral in that story from me?
No. An instruction. Just do what I did. Later, once we've spoken.
It's gonna end up the same no matter what. I'm gonna speed it up. This is the assassinate Red of it.
Move it. You.
I visit.
I don't.
It's sa youth.
Off.
So.
Trace goes off no matter what. No matter what I do.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift.
I don't know if she's
but
gonna appear
Yennefer
in
and the
Kaer Morhen.
Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped
What a
Ciri
bloody
flee
mess.
the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
This is the one.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the...
Dijkstra, I...
No.
One thing.
I'll remember.
Miss.
Take...
What?
Anna.
What will happen without Trace in Kaer Morhen? I never seen that in my life.
Of course, but...
Should
spec. What would you... and how...
do?
No.
You.
I...
Assassinate Radovid immediately.
It's... Side. Youth.
Off.
So...
Dijkstra.
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup in my right hand and over me coffee.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes?
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
She's a nobody, a yokel called Witcher Geralt. Up you go. Boss has been waiting. Now he thinks he's
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydang's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Thought about what you said. That Triss and Yen would never be safe as long as Radovid was alive.
You better believe it. Well, I'm pleased we've arrived at an understanding. To the matter at hand. I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him. Support his troops. Once he wins the war, he won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics. Radovid's a threat to Triss and Yennefer. Remember that. That ought to interest you most.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's traveling as a journeyman, itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar, most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. We've a man there who should know more, calls himself Gregor.
Let a Redanian soldier in on your plan to murder Redania's king?
You see, There are even some Redanians who cannot abide Radovid's policies. And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite right, well, then it's time to act.
Fine. I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt. Anyone see you coming?
No one apart from Madame Serenity and your lackey.
Off the street, I mean.
Liars.
Pricey, eh?
Come through.
You, Gregor.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hang for such offences?
Seem to have lost all respect for the king. Why serve him?
What am I to do? I was born a Redanian. I won't desert. Besides, I enlisted when Vizimir was still on the throne. Now that was a good king. Wise and just. Radovid's something else. He's got war on the brain. And I don't want Redania to look anything like that.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday. Reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
Shoemaker. Where are you put you end up with the Hangman's tree?
Faster.
Right in the middle of the night.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something. Wonder where its wearer is.
Just don't trigger the bandits, please.
What's he doing here? Greetings.
Away go, witchy go. You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes wound up here.
Here, you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no log. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blah. Oggy make man's suited make. Fog, Pog and Rog suited make.
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans is it. Suited once Og, Pog and Log. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
So long. Troll cave must be nearby.
What's with a question mark here?
Might want to look around some.
It's a picture sign. There is a set sign.
Humans is all time die.
So don't bloody hit me. Yell at them.
Taller? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my, been bloody years.
This whole...
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger friend old go! A whiz in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the plowing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Tala no go. Tala sit. Sit ass down. Tala suck cock shoesies make.
I can see you've made friends, but Taller needs to come with me.
Blood nowhere Tala go. Tala shoesies makes.
But I need him.
Talas here stay. You shoeses got. Og shoeses got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. Tala shoeses make. Tala go.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the plowing truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoeses pog for? And rug for?
2 pairs for each of you gnarled pricks.
Tala go. But back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit. Gotta admit, you have a that's all. Ever thought of having children?
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, butchers are sterile.
Ah, you've not changed a bit. Still tart as rotting rhubarb. Just happened to be passing through? Or did someone send you to find me?
Roach and Dijkstra.
Ah, mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. Though I am grateful you came to get me, Geralt. Must have a lot on your mind. All those monsters to kill.
Heard you three are planning to do some killing of your own.
Huh? They tell you? Clowns.
Kinda. Didn't offer any details, though. Maybe you'd be willing. Gesture of gratitude?
Sorry, mate. If they were Mum, I've got to be Mum.
Be that way. How'd you even wind up out here? Nilfgaard-occupied land now.
You saying the Black Ones have no use for cobblers?
Probably brought their own.
Brought fuck all, as I see it. Amateurs in uniform. And you'll not find a better cobbler than Tala anywhere in the north.
Yeah, right.
You doubt me?
You're a spy, and you're working with Roach and Dijkstra now. Doubt you went out there to fix Nilfgaardian boots.
Ah, I see you've thought about this. I admit it. Cobbler act's my cover. Who takes an interest in cobblers? No one. You sit there, doing your work, hammering on that sole, and blokes beside you talk. Bollocks, mostly. But sometimes they say something interesting.
Like?
That's all I'm willing to say. Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I'm plowing calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right, gotcha. Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. Sort of about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
So long, Taller. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty all with a clap. But we'll figure a way round that twat. Soon the old bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Let me check now. All these are fetch quests. On the tower are no remains. Tower and over into the main quest.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
What is it?
I got a job for you. There's no point standing here in the rain. All right, let's go to mine. We'll talk there.
So what's the matter?
You see that knoll beyond the village? Weren't a thing there for centuries. Till one day we awoke, and bam! There were a tower atop it. Then all of a sudden lightning started pounding down. As if the Noggle Fair itself was sailing in. Hasn't stopped to this day. Something's gotta be done. About the storm. With waves like that, we can't fish, nor sail out to raid.
You tried getting inside the tower?
Have we tried? The very same morning the tower appeared. We went right off. Whole village or nearabouts. Folk wanted to welcome its owner if he came in peace. Drive him off if he came with ill intent. We knocked and banged, but no one answered. So we opened the door, and that's when our knees turned to jelly.
Why?
Because beyond that door was something like a sheet of water, but standing upright. Never seen such a thing in my life. Druid said it were magic. Gathered 5 brave lads, and they all marched in. No sign of him since.
Fine. I'll look into the tower.
Once you're in, cast your eye around for the folk from our village. Our druid and 5 good lads. It'd be a bitter shame to lose them.
You have my word.
Hemdall guide you.
Where is the tower? I do want a horse.
Far from the worst weather, will it?
Giddy up. Outside.
Intruder detected. Cease your intrusion. Leave at once. Failure to leave when summoned. Intruder neutralization commence.
a thing.
Golem probably greeted them too. Golem probably greeted them too.
Over here. I'm in here.
Mac piracy protection. What do you mean to Mac piracy protection?
Golem probably greeted them too.
2 out of 5 already dead.
Finally, someone's come to free me. And a famous witcher at that. Thank the gods. I'm damned lucky you happen to be in Kovir. Was it King Tancred who sent you, or the Society of Magic?
Neither, and we're not in Kovir. We're in Skellige. Local folk hired me. See, your towers brought a massive storm to their island.
We're in Skellige? So we've teleported? Oh, this is much worse than I thought.
Link saying aloud because of butting. I disabled that.
Let me guess. You lost control of the golem. Imprisoned you here, then attacked me.
No, that's not it at all. The golems are but one of the tower's defenses, part of its defensive regulatory magicon.
What?
A defensive system, magic, ensuring only the tower's owner will use it. When it detects an intruder, it locks down all the rooms, denies access.
And since neither of us is the tower's owner, the golem attacked me, and you're stuck behind bars. How do we evade its other charming features?
We must deactivate the defensive regulatory magicon. The tower's prior owner wrote a treatise about removing such defenses. Gottfried's omni-opening grimoire. There must be a copy in the tower. Find it, please. With it in hand, I can try to circumvent the security measures, send you home and take the tower back to Kovir.
So how many million copies did Witcher sell? 29 million? Yeah. If they launch with DRM, and if they had some protection, they could have easily sell 40 million for sure. I bet more than 20 million people played pirated version. I'm quite sure of it.
You clearly know who I am. I don't even know your name.
Seagull Bunce, mage and sorcerer in residence at the court of Pomphanis. This tower was to be my new home. Bought it at an auction, you see.
A tower at an auction?
It belonged to Gottfried Stamfeld, a mage of some renown. When he passed on, his heirs auctioned the edifice off. They were all wary, repulsed. None dared see what Uncle Godfrey kept in his coloured jars. If it was their contents that had stripped him of his sense of smell and taken his left eye, they put the tower on the block, along with all it contained. The price was unbeatable. I couldn't resist.
Listen, 2 very good friends of mine, when Witcher came out, I told them how it's a great game, blah blah blah, what's so not. Then after a month, they downloaded the game, played the pirated version. After they finished the game, they went on Steam and bought the game. So there are many examples that people buy the game even after they're finished with pirated version. And I guess there were a lot of people that did the same thing, I remember that one. Defensive regulatory magic. I remember that one.
Seen my share of wonders, but a tower that teleports itself? That's something new.
This defensive regulatory magicon. I tried to access it. Must have heard. Initiated some evacuation sequence. That opened the portal and jettisoned us through to Skellige.
This, in turn, naturally generated electromagnetic disturbances, hence the storm.
Storm I promised to dispel.
Then you must find Gottfried's omni-opening grimoire.
Dante, hello. Listen, for example, I remember that I pre-ordered Witcher with a season pass and it was 80 or 90 bucks. And it's probably the best spent money in the last 10 years for me. Even though it sounded a lot for a game, you know, when you buy with a season pass. I also had fails with the season pass, like for Fallout 4. Pre-order full game with a season pass. But that's the other topic. I like Red Dead Redemption 2. For some things I liked it a lot, for some things I didn't. But overall, it's a good game, it's a great game. I never seen more detail than in Red Dead Redemption 2.
The corpses over there. Folk from the village nearby, right?
They came in a few days past. I was surprised to see their garb, but it just never entered me mind we might be in Skellige. There were just a few, led by a druid. The tower warned them. They failed to heed.
Folk on Skellig usually laugh in the face of warnings. If the tower had asked nicely, then offered them a horn of mead, they might have left then.
Listen, guys, I'll give you a very simple explanation about Fallout 4. First of all, I want to say how Fallout 4 is not that bad at all. That's the first thing. Now, I ain't claiming it's a good game. For someone, it's gonna be a masterpiece. For someone, it's gonna be dull and boring, you know. And you can add mods. But, and for me at least, that's the most important thing. If Fallout 4 was the first Bethesda game you played, so for someone that never played Elder Scrolls or Fallout 3 or New Vegas from Obsidian, and you give someone that wants to test what's the first person RPG, you know, that I can play, and you give them Fallout 4, and you enable some mods for Fallout 4, some life improving mods, they gonna think it's a freaking masterpiece if they never played Fallout 3 and New Vegas or Elder Scrolls. It's simple as that. For us that played it, it's dull and boring. For me, it was also, I don't want to call it crap, it was a good mediocre game with mods. Also, I played it on the release date. The amount of bugs, glitches, ruined quests, failed saves, that's a completely different topic. It was maddening. Not as bad as Skyrim on release, but close. Very close.
Right. Time to get out of here and send this tower home. Where do I look for Gottfried's treaties? Any ideas?
The library might be a logical place to start. The key should be in the laboratory.
Where's that?
As you enter the room opposite, you'll see the laboratory to your left. The library straight ahead. But remember, you're an intruder. The tower is certain to want to stop you. Make things difficult at the least.
We'll see who breaks first.
Listen, that's what I'm talking about, Dante. For someone that plays something in a genre for the first time, it doesn't matter if it's a copycat of something, they gonna love it. Now, examples are Fallout 4. What I want to say, Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, for me, I only enjoyed the story and the amount of detail. What I didn't enjoy, horse simulation, waste of time quests, a lot of time wasting, long intro from 5-6 hours, and a very bad ending. Shooting parts were the worst. Nah. If Red Dead Redemption 2 was my first game from Rockstar, if I never played their previous games, Red Dead Redemption 1, GTAs, and so on and so forth. I would think that Red Dead Redemption 2 is something best I ever seen, ever played. That is freaking epic, and I would still be playing it now. I would replay the game though. But even GTA 5 for me is fucking garbage. And I do believe it's garbage. For me, the best GTA was GTA 2. And the groundbreaking GTA was GTA 3. GTA 3 and GTA 5 are exactly the same games. You can do exactly the same things. Everything is fucking same, just the graphics are better. You know, Vice City came after GTA 3. And I had patience for GTA 3. I had patience for Vice City. I even had a lot of patience for San Andreas. And after that, when I've seen GTA 4, I just said enough. GTA 5, no thank you. GTA 6, I'll probably skip that one also. It's enough. I can't play the same game over and over and over with a different name. Same applies for Fallout. Same applies for all of those copycats that are coming out. Younger generations that never played, they're gonna love it. I can't. Simple as that. We'll see about Cyberpunk. Yeah, I expect something like Deus Ex. Some weird mix of Deus Ex and it's by the book. Story should be fine. I don't know. Will I play Pathfinder 2 when it comes out? Yeah, of course. I do not miss CRPGs. I don't like missing CRPGs at all.
Golem probably greeted them too.
Intruder in tower.
I don't intend to watch gameplays, I don't intend to watch trailers. When a game is out, I'll get surprised. What's the fucking point? Junction of spheres. You're impressed with what, Gunter? It's just my honest opinion, but I try to be objective, you know. Like, you go on and look at the kids these days. For example, that like to play action RPGs. They're all into Path of Exile. For me, it's a Diablo 1, Diablo 2 copycat, you know.
Ugly bastard.
And even then, I've spent like 300 hours in this game. Perhaps even more. And for me, that's a good game. In this age, when I'm 34 years old, when I played everything there is since early 90s, it's a very hard thing for me to get impressed by the game, or even better, to play the game for 200-300 hours. That's a very hard thing to happen. My knowledge, motherfucker, where am I now? My knowledge just comes with experience. I was crazy as a kid. I remember playing Contra for a full month till I could finish it.
to bits.
I don't have that patience anymore, though. I mean, even when I look at 10 years ago, for example, when League was out. When was League of Legends out? 2008? It was beta. 2009 was the first release. Man, I played it like a fucking maniac. And I think in Season 3, I reached Diamond 1. Master and Challenger were not even existing back then. I could never do it now. I just don't have patience. It's just for younger audience. Simple as that. I could play with friends, you know, to have fun.
Must be the key.
I played some Zelda games, but I don't exactly know what Zeldas there were. I like how many Zeldas? 8, 7. I'm analyzing Dante how I see it. You know, if someone likes it, great. If someone doesn't, it's whatever for me. I just tell how I think it is. And I'm fully aware that not everyone sees it with my eyes. And I'm not expecting it to. There's nothing here. If you ask me if I can turn back time, I would easily go to 92 and play Doom for the first time, if you ask me. To get surprised by Diablo 1 in 96 or Baldur's Gate in 95. When was it, 96, 97? No, both Diablo and... Diablo was released in 31st December 96. That's why they count Diablo... Or, no, 31st December 95, they count Diablo as 96. And Baldur's Gate was in 96. I think it was like that. What the fuck I do with a key? Enter the library. Oh. No, because I don't give a fuck about it, student. I really don't. No matter where I go, I end up to the cow here. What the fuck? '98, because of what? Because of StarCraft.
Intruder in library. Collection integrity compromised.
Who's who among Kaviri sorcerers?
Omni Opening Grimoire.
Alchemy for Household Dilemmas, Volume 3. This isn't it. Looks like he's suffocated. Horrible way to die.
Step on it.
Intersections and geomantic lines. Not what I'm looking for. Applied golemancy. Gotta keep looking.
Shitting.
Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. This is it.
This is the piracy book, yeah. Extremely effective and near unbreakable security measure. You're in luck, for you're holding in your hands the key to bypassing it. Yeah, I played them all. I just spent most of the time playing StarCraft, because StarCraft was really special.
Annihilation.
Damn tower wants to gas me.
Those, let's say those 10 years, from 95 to 2005 were Blizzard's years, when they produced the best games on the market. 3 games only, but they were the best: Diablo, StarCraft, Warcraft. They bloody dominated back then. It was always, at least for me, it was always play Blizzard's games first, then everything else. Now they're bloody garbage.
Find the tome.
What was that title again?
Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. It's a treatise.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Find the tome.
This it?
It is indeed. Now, back away a bit. I must deactivate the barrier.
Isolation chamber open. Disturbing indications of
There, at last.
Looked easy.
The hardest part is yet to come. We must reach the heart of the tower and cast a deactivating spell. The tower will surely do everything.
You, I might top 10 for 98, I think, on my YouTube channel. Yeah? Let me see. I forgot, those are very old clips. Don't even know why I made them. So, my top 10. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. First time I've seen a tactical shooter where you can extract hostages and do that shit, you know. It was with Rainbow Six. I don't know if anyone played it, but it was fucking great. Oddworld, probably the best 2D game. Very hard, very irritating. It was freaking epic. Quake 2 came out with Reckoning and Ground Zero DLCs. Commandos behind many lines. I don't want to speak about it. Real-time strategy. Fandango, of course. Curse of Monkey Island. And then we go Half-Life, Caesar, Fallout, StarCraft. Those were my top 10. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, I think I counted it for another year because it was late December. So I put it on another list.
Lead the way.
Let's go to the central chamber. Try to power down the security measures. The defensive units of magic. Be your guard. Osvayu, Tifanis, Adfugiat.
intruder detected. Acute threat to control systems.
This shit again. Oh, but this time with electricity, eh? mean, okay, everyone will have different top 10 lists, you know. Yeah, you can have Resident Evil, you can have whatever the fuck you like. All of those were great games. And I played all of them. But if you had to make top 10, then it's a bit different, you know, and you need to decide what you're gonna put on the first spot. Fallout 2 or StarCraft, you know. What the fuck are you gonna put on first? There was nothing similar like StarCraft, and you already seen Fallout 1. Fallout 2 was quite similar to Fallout 1. So what are you gonna put first?
Gottfried's treatise proved highly useful. It's over. Had you not arrived, I'd still be in that cage, surely. It's a trifle, but take it, please. Proof of me gratitude.
Thanks. Though I'd be more than satisfied if you calmed that storm, then took this tower somewhere else.
Consider it done. And should you ever visit Kavir, do stop by Pompvanis. Aboragi, Barathan.
Wait, what are you doing? Not this way, the door!
It depends. It depends. If you talk about Witcher, yeah, in the previous 10 years, for me, of all times, the games that are fighting over for the first spot, Doom 1 and Diablo 1. For me,
Must be the one
those were the genre-breaking games, you know. Everything you see now was invented from Doom and Diablo. Everything. No gold. Switch.
You're alive, and in one piece. One soaking wet piece.
Will you teach me to fly?
Another time, maybe.
Never seen such marvels in me life. Boom, flash, tower disappeared, and you was falling from the sky. And the storm, gone in an instant.
Now, didn't I tell you? It's what a witcher we needed. Aye, can't do better than an expert. And expert work deserves a fitting reward.
Thanks, but you need that coin a lot more than I do.
Not enough that he's handy. He's noble too.
Noble and with 70,000 crowns.
Found a mage in the tower. He was just as eager to take it away from here. Rewarded me generously for my help.
If that's so, we've naught left but to say our thanks. Aye, well, if you ever come through here again, stop in. You'll be welcomed with open arms.
Thanks. Farewell.
Wait, Witcher. Did you happen to see me brother in there? Horn's his name. He went in with the druid and a few other lads.
They're all dead.
I found your friends. All dead, unfortunately. Sorry.
Told him not to go. But he wanted glory.
Let's go home, Jarl. No point standing here. Farewell, Witcher. Thanks again for helping.
There's not a single quest remaining. All of those are fetch quests. We did everything there is. We assemble supports and we save city. You know what game I was really surprised with, like in the last 5 years or so that I played? The Hollow Knight. I was really surprised how good it is.
Did you sever his head?
Yeah, I played Barbarian for Commodore 64.
Turns out they spoke the truth about you.
I remember.
You and Hjalmar, you sure fucking showed that nice. Got me eye on
Back in those days, I played Indiana Jones. Because Indiana Jones movies were so freaking popular, you know. And the game was also very good. It was one of the first open RPGs for all computers. Indiana Jones.
I'm weary of hearing about it.
I was barely sworn, and already she...
Praise the passing day.
How am I supposed to reach Ceres from here?
You ain't from Nilfgaard, are you?
What the fuck? I go to Krach, at least I know where Krach is.
Got me eye on you.
Man, it's not a big deal getting stuck on Hollow Knight. It's really not a big deal. It's normal to get stuck on Hollow Knight. You just need to be persistent. Especially on the first run.
Since you and Hjalmar defeated the ice giant together, I see you as one of our own.
I got the look of a Skelliger.
You've got the heart of an Uncrate.
What's new in Skellige?
Of late, look seaward and you'll see their sun on a sail, staring right back. We've yet to capture any of their crew, but only a fool wouldn't know they're planning something.
The massacre during the feast. Know anything new?
Thanks to you and Ceres, we know who's responsible. It's enough for me.
Not gonna try to capture the Berserkers?
They were but tools, Wolf. I'd rather sever the hand that wields the sword than merely break steel.
Your daughter. First woman to rule Skellige.
She'll be a good queen. Knows what she wants.
Yeah? So what does she want?
To unite all of Skellige's clans. A difficult task. No one has ever managed it. But Ceres is stubborn.
Thinking long term, then? Think she'll succeed?
She's got a powerful ally. In me.
This isn't easy, but I need to ask you a favor. A big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is, but I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is life. Bring her here, and we'll face them in battle.
What's this about the Nilfgaardians?
Of late, look seaward and you'll see their sun on a sail, staring right back. We've yet to capture any of their crew, but only a fool wouldn't know they're planning something. But fear not. We'll banish the Black Ones and the Wild Hunt. Two birds with one skeleton axe. Ciri will be safe in Keatrold.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen, we fight them there, nowhere else.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks. Not to mention, I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows. Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more of your time. Farewell.
Wait. Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can. Come with me.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland Uncrate did.
Erland Stonefist. So this is Winter's Blade. Thought it was a legend.
Forged in Mahakam, tempered in dragon fire. Been in the Uncrate family for centuries. And now, it's yours.
Thank you. This can't be easy for you. I appreciate it all the more.
Don't sell it in the first store once a month. I hope to see better itemization in Cyberpunk than in Witcher. I really hope so.
May it serve you well. Send those specters back where they came from.
That's my intention. Farewell.
Let's see that. Forged in whatever the fuck, it's got only 2 sockets. What am I supposed to do? Armor pierce ain't bad, but I hate swords with 2 sockets. It looks nice. Looks cool. Stagger and freeze. Fine series, goddammit, the map is a bit misleading.
Last night was...
That stupid map.
They smear your ass with honey.
These continental dummies come from we
Am I supposed to reach her?
You ain't from your
Hey, come on.
got me eye on you.
A witcher.
A glitcher.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
It doesn't say she's up, it says she's down.
Modern Freya.
No. Such a misleading map.
Your Royal Majesty. Would you spare a moment?
Come on, Geralt. I'm the same lass I was, save for the title. A lot of things changed.
How's it feel to rule? Jarl's giving you any trouble?
They're all very understanding. They seem to believe in me. Besides Lugos, of course.
Tried talking to him? Could still win him over.
I don't know about that. He's more mule-headed than my father, but I'll try, of course.
Sad when someone like Bran dies. Everyone says he was a good king.
It's not fitting to speak elsewise about the dead.
Mean you don't agree?
Bran spent his life at sea. And while he was away, old feuds flared, devouring the Isles from the inside. Folk grew furious, claiming there was no one to mediate, resolve quarrels. But then Bran would return with loot, throw a feast, let the mead flow in rivers, and everyone loved him again.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Crach's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible. What I can do is give you my best warrior, Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it. In fact, I think he'll be overjoyed. Come on, you know him.
Yeah, guess I do. Thanks.
No doubt he'll be valiant. I hope he proves useful too. Good luck.
Did you sever his sword to the cursed wood? Hell of a
It's
jam.
Hjalmar.
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
Got another voyage in mind?
Of course. Ice Giant was just the beginning. Besides, I got all kinds of horse sons already saying he wasn't that big.
What about the folk of Undvik? You and your men were gonna help them return to their isle and rebuild Urskar.
Cerys will take care of that.
You and Ciri. As I remember, you two grew up together, at least for a while.
Aye. Spent half her childhood in the Isles. Always at my heels she was. Scrawny wee thing. But her leaps on ice skates, why, none of us could rival them. Tried to outdo her once. Smashed me mouth on a rock.
And then you went to Krach and announced you'd agreed to wed.
You hear of that? Aye. We had 12 winters on us, both. Any thought of continuing that romance? Me dad whipped it out of me head. Wonder what it'd be like to see her now.
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Reed's at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Crate's ever stood and battled such a foe. I'll leave at once.
Thanks. Won't forget this.
Who's left? Ermion? The flying fuck are you doing there, Ermion? That's the last time we go for City.
Hey, yeah.
The mountains here. I should have listened to the map.
Can we talk? Yen and I went to Hindersfjall.
Oh, did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape with the villagers.
I know. You needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
A Wild Hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is. And the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl, and I've still a duty to her. I shall see you at Kaer Morhen.
Haven't seen a Continental here.
I don't have intention to speak with Emir. I really don't have intention to speak with Emir. Fuck Emir.
Best blade's not worth shining a weak arm swinging it, eh?
The Isle of Mists. The fuck are you that far away? Push the boat. Inside. Crucial point in the game story, recommend save your game, I'll save slot now. Okay. I should be travel to the Anto and some side quests will no longer be available. Get it well. Yes. How did the deadly plot fail? That's for Redovid, was it? Wait, don't.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that.
I don't know why it failed though,
Avalach,
it's
for
not
this was
shown
his name,
secondary.
was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Troll. This is a mirror, don't give a fuck. Why did you fail? A deadly plot.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer
kill
and the
Redovid,
Witchers managed to
but
do
I don't
it.
have an option to trigger
The
the
ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Where's the deadly plot? There is no deadly plot. Can I force trigger deadly plot?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
I
The
think you can
ugliest
find it
man
for even
alive
cheaper.
revealed himself to be not man,
A
but
remastered
elf,
for Mark of the
and an
Ninja
elven
is
sage at
exactly
that.
the same Mark of the
Avalach,
Ninja as
for this was
vanilla.
his name,
Be
was the
careful.
elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
I think I got both. Exactly the same game, by the way. You know what changed? Achievements only. Only thing that changed were achievements. Why didn't a deadly plot trigger?
I'll give you a discount for heroic.
Novigrad, capital of the world. It's such rabble.
I cannot pass.
Fancy a hot back to my place.
Oh my god. How am I supposed to trigger a deadly plot now? Let me check again. It's not here, it says it's failed. Unreal. And what am I supposed to do now? Can I trigger with Dijkstra? I thought Dijkstra was here.
Lovely natural slab. They say the income tax for trading companies.
Madman running about town.
This shit is bad.
What's he doing?
I'll need to check commands. I'm gonna trigger the quest through commands. We bugged out.
Good folk! Mages have set the hunter's house aflame.
I mean, that's the problem with mods. Quests get bugged out.
Got a minute? Surprised.
It's quite sick. I
Time.
got things.
What the fuck? Let me see. Deadly plot, yeah. To start the reason of state, you need to complete Deadly Plot, which I did. An eye for an eye, and Redania's Most Wanted. A matter of life and death, and now or never. I did all of those 5 quests, and reason of state doesn't begin. And it says that I never finished Deadly Plot. Where's Deadly Plot? There's an eye for an eye. I bloody finished Deadly Plot. Where the fuck is it? Deadly Lights. Now or never. Deadly Plot. How did it fail then, if I finished it? It's finished. How can it fail if it's finished?
The curse that held Uma.
What am I
proved hard
supposed to do
lift,
now?
But Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest
fucking
man
finished.
alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf.
With a success,
and
and
an
it says
elven
it's failed.
sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yes, Trevor. Okay, Brothers in Arms is Emir. How did the fucking Deadly Plot? It said it was completing and now it says it's failed.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an
I
elven
won't be able to
sage
trigger
at that.
Redowit's quest.
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
The Deadly Plot failed and everything is done. He thus abandoned the task and Roach and Dijkstra never mentioned the unfortunate matter again. how did people resolve
proved
this?
hard to lift,
After escorting
but Yennefer
Tyler,
and the Witchers managed to do it.
the mission will
ugliest
pop
man
up and
alive
say it's
revealed
completed.
himself to be
That's
not
what
man,
happened to me.
but elf, and an elven sage at
To
that.
fix the bug, you need to travel to
Amalak,
Novigrad
for
and
this was
find
his
Dijkstra
name,
at his bathhouse.
was the
I went
elven
there.
mage who had helped
Just talk to
Ciri
him and
flee
choose
the hunt,
both optional
then hidden her
conversations.
away
After
on
the
the
second
Isle of
one is
Mists.
done, you'll hear the audio tone for a quest update, but no text will pop up on your screen. You then go to the Isle of Mists and the quest will not fail. It's fucked up after patch 131. Is that so? So let's see if it's gonna work then.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer
I need
and
to
the
hear
Witchers
audio to the
managed
quest
to do
part,
it.
but it won't show
The
on
ugliest
screen.
man
That's the
alive
only way.
revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach,
I pray to
this
God
was
it's
his
gonna
name,
work. Then
was the
Deadly
elven
Plot
mage
won't
who had
fail when
helped
I reach
Ciri
Isle of
flee the
Mists.
hunt, then hidden her away on the
If
Isle
it's like
of
that,
Mists.
great. But god damn it, there are way too many bugs I'm dealing with. Let's see if this shit is gonna work.
Ah.
They fucked it up after the last patch.
Got a minute? Philippa.
Sure.
We
Meaning?
need to hear a sound.
After Radovid,
Thought you t-
we were, until Philippa sent assassin.
surprised.
It's quite simple. I think often of the...
From Master Spy.
Why?
Yeah.
Now I've just...
I hear the sound.
Timo's on my way.
Got things to do myself.
Got a minute?
I...
Surprised to see you still dabbling in politics.
It's quite simple, Geralt. I cannot be indifferent to Redania's fate. I think often of the cut...
Phil... mean?
After...
Thought you...
It's quite...
Timo's...
Got things...
Got a minute?
I...
Phil...
After...
Thought you...
It's quite... I think often of the country and its future. And the more I think, the clearer it becomes that as long as Radovid...
Timo's on my...
Got things to do, Miss...
Man, fuck my life with this. I'm really dealing with way too many bugs.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Freya be with you.
Brand swords, but I prefer the trusty axe.
If I see a fail, I'll fucking freak out. Please don't fail. Deadly plot didn't fail. Shit, what a weird fucking bug. Only brothers in arms with a weird. Nice. Holy, but I didn't hear the sound when I spoke with Dijkstra over there. Fucking hell.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Deadly plot didn't fail. Nice. I can kill it out of it now. That entire quest, Radove, Dijkstra, Roach, Triss. Everything that has to do with them is fucked. Let's go grab Ciri. Man, I got scared for a second, I really did.
Ugly bastard.
I'm so glad the quest didn't fail. Foglets anymore now, that Tangalores. What trophy am I? You know what? Fuck them. Just fuck them. There is no need. I'll try to do this as fast as I can.
Firefly stopped at the hut. I'll look inside. Locked. Anybody in there? not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew our fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Go away!
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Will you let me in?
No.
How many of you are in there?
Why do you need to know? You're taking a bloody census. By my mum's beard, get yourselves together, lads. You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us found shelter here. Not too special, that, as dangers litter this isle, but it does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
No way you can get to this isle conventionally.
Crikey, you call a shipwreck conventional? Leave it be, mate. You know what he means.
Let me explain. A short while past, we was en route from Skellige to Novigrad. And Ferenc got talking with the captain, who sold him a magic firefly for Potter to know the way to a hidden treasure.
This conversation's getting tiring. Listen, let's make a deal.
If that's a demon, it will try to dupe us now.
No.
I'm not a demon. You don't need to fear me. Give me a chance, I'll prove it.
How do you aim to do that?
Say I find your mates. Will you believe I mean no harm?
Aye, but I'm not counting either coming too easy.
How many are there?
3. Ivo, Gaspar, and Ferenc.
This Ivo. Where do I look?
Agent insisted he'd explore the caves to the east. Tried to knock it out his head. Literally. Bugger wouldn't budge.
Gaspard. Where'll I find him?
He said it was defeatist, set and wait to be rescued. We had to take action, or at least he did. Claimed to have spotted a lantern out to sea, so he said he'd climb the highest peak to look out for ships.
Where'd Ferenc go?
West, in search of a ship that's said to be out there.
Ferenc, he's handy. Thought I might fix it up. Make you seaworthy.
All right. See if I can't find all 3. See ya.
I'm content you understand.
It doesn't matter to whom I go first. Just let's finish it fast. Yes. Oh my god.
Man! Am I ever pleased to see you?
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming. You lucky devil, you. You know, I've one regret. That...
Dead. Damn.
What a stupid way to die. Bloody Moro. that sleeps. Yeah. No. We go for the other moron. Then I'm gonna come back for this one. I lead them back. I don't want him behind me. Keeps falling to sleep. Faint here. Aggressive faint.
Stubby legs, too slow.
Spire.
One of the missing dwarves. Shame he's dead.
Now we go to the last one. Tower.
Hey, wake up.
Shoo. Back to bed, Nibbles.
Wake up.
What's happening? Who are you?
I'm Geralt. You and your friends, what's your story?
Rabenik and Company. Real estate appraisal, insurance, mass event organization. Gaspard Sutter. My mates call me Sleepy. I even slept through that storm. It's a shame so many died.
Any chance you've seen an ashen-haired woman around here?
Here? Nay, not a soul. But a lot passes me by on account of my sleeping.
Your friends asked me to find you, Ferenc, and Ivo.
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horrors swarmed Ivo, saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc, I heard him. A blood-curdling cry, then the roar of a beast.
Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect you along the way.
Shame about the lads, really, but what can you do? Come on. But I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy, meaning...
I know what it means. Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
Off we go then.